All right, ready to go here. Now, here is Luke Keeschel. Late swing fouled off. And Sale deals. Swing and a miss. There's the changeup.
0-2 is the count. Ball.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
2-2 the count.
Time called. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Pitch misses there, and a full count now. Swings and misses, struck him out. Now the catcher up to hit, Agustin Ramirez. And that's outside. On a line, base hit. So they get a man aboard with a one-out single.
I'm sure he feels really good about that one. Got a fastball, middle of the plate, jumped all over it. Absolutely smoked that ball.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. And that one fouled off. Outside. 1 ball, 1 strike. Man at first, 1 away. Missed with a changeup. Now 2 balls and a strike.
Way to lay off that pitch down.
Into center. Harris racing after it. Nice grab on the run. And there's 2 away.
They trust him in center field because he's capable of making plays on the run, and we saw it right there. That's a player you want patrolling center field. Someone who can attack the ball off the bat.
In the air out to center, and that'll fall for a base hit. The throw in, and he's out. Cut down. Back here in Atlanta, and now the right fielder, Ronald Acuna Jr. And there's a strike.
Well, here's a player who hits the ball a mile when he connects. In fact, Acuna is the first player in the StatCast era to hit 10 straight home runs, all traveling more than 420 feet. He's not exactly just clearing the fences out there.
Swing and a miss, and he struck him out. And a quick out, number 1. Michael Harris the second. In the box now, no balls and a strike. That one down the line, and that's a fair ball.
Everything came together for him. I really like that swing, man. He didn't just push it the other way through the infield. He drove it that way, and it kind of makes me think he was thinking opposite field as he stepped into the box. Got a pitch he liked, and he got it done.
He's got it. And there are 2 down.
Well, those can be pretty fun as an outfielder. Got to put it into his highest gear and go a long way to track that one down. Nothing better than that. You feel like a wide receiver playing football.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
2 strikes.
Caught him looking for the K. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Dylan Lee.
Now pitching for the Braves, number 52, Dylan Lee.
Number 96, the leadoff batter, as he looks at ball 1. Line drive. Oh, he gloves it. And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins.
Wow, that was an awesome leaping catch. Great reactions, great athleticism, and he snatched that thing out of the air, and he robbed him of a base hit.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Second inning here, no score. That one missed. Fastball is outside. Time called. Swing and a miss. He struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. On the ground to first. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do. And welcome back to the ballpark. Bottom of the second. So now to the plate for Atlanta, Matt Olson. And a big swing and a miss.
0-1.
Swing and a miss. There's that changeup.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Just off the outside corner. And the count is 1-2. And that's too high. Just missing there. And now 3-2. It's a leadoff walk, and that's the go-ahead run.
Well, that's a nice job of grinding out that at-bat. Saw a lot of pitches and ends up drawing the walk. Very gritty.
Late swing, fouled off. Swing and a miss. 1-2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Breaking ball misses down and away. Got it. That K is his 3rd of the game. Swing and a high fly ball, well struck. That one carrying. Out of here. Into the planter, out in center. Home run. Here's Alex Verdugo.
Now pitching.
Verdugo measures 6 feet even, 210 pounds, and he was a 2nd-round pick back in 2014. Just off the outside part of the plate. Spoils a 2-strike pitch, and he'll see another. The 1-2. Ground ball left side, and it goes just foul. And now 2-2. Out to short, Edman. Fires across the diamond. He didn't make things easy for him there, but they still get the out. Orlando Arcia stands in here, takes ball 1 low. The shortstop takes the ball. Right through there for a strike.
Full count.
Foul. We'll see another payoff pitch. Stays alive. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. Foul ball, and it remains a full count. Oh, he hit him.
Perfect.
And that got him pretty flush. He had 2 strikes on him, and he hit him.
Off the plate, ball 1.
2 outs. Swings through that one for strike 1.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike.
Swings through that.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
And that's way high. The count now 2-2. Good eye right there. Got him looking. That's a strikeout. We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Raisel Iglesias.
I think closer has to be one of the toughest jobs in baseball, and you'll see a pretty high turnover rate because of it. Every outing seems to be high pressure, this one included. We'll see if he can wrap up the win and get himself a save.
Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play. Slider misses outside. Ground ball up the middle. One up, one down.
That's a huge defensive play in the late stages of the game. It might not be the most challenging we've seen today, but it needed to be made. That's helping your team.
Tap foul at the plate. Outside low, and that's ball one. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Got him looking. And they're down to their last out. Digging in, Luke Keeschel. And first offering is fouled off. And that one missing low. 2 outs, base is empty. Next offering is fouled back. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Iglesias is just 1 strike away. Just off the outside edge. Ball 2.
Well, this is a guy that can be frustrating for pitchers because he fouls off so many pitches. And
hit weakly on the ground. On to first. Ball game. And the Braves claim the win here. Ready to go? Here's the center fielder, Luke Keeschel. And that misses. And we are underway. That one outside. Now 2-0.
Pretty easy to give up on that pitch right there. Started on the edge of the plate with the spin. You know it's going to finish well off the plate.
Now he steps out as time is granted. Let's see if he gives him anything to hit here. Hit hard, base hit.
He was all over that one. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
1 away. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. First pitch misses. Keeschel, the base runner at first with 1 out. Runner on the go. Ball outside. And safe. It's a stolen base. And the go-ahead run is now in scoring position. And there's a ball.
Get ready for some action here. Good RBI guy at the plate. Runners in scoring position. And a hitter's count.
And a swing and a miss there.
He got away with one there, but he knows he can't go into that spot very often against a guy like this.
time called now before the payoff pitch. So Yaz is struck out. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Now the third baseman, Jordan Westburg. And ball one. That's out to center field. And that's the third out. Now in for the Braves, Ronald Acuna Jr. That one finds the zone. 0-1.
So, Boog, here's an interesting fact about Acuna. He has the most home runs at Truist Park. He passed Freddie Freeman for the top spot in 2023, and I think he might hold that record for a while.
Swings and misses at one down below the zone. Beats him for the first out, and that completes the strikeout.
Well, maybe approaching this at bat with a bit too much determination. Sometimes you just got to let the game come to you.
And that is cut on and missed.
No ball,
and the count is 0-2.
1 ball.
Misses the zone for a ball. That was the sweeper. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Marcell Ozuna, the next to hit, takes ball 1. Off the mark there, and that's ball 2. And a foul ball. 2 outs, base is empty. Just off the inside edge. And that's through there for a strike. 3-2 now.
3 balls, 2
Swing
strikes.
and a miss. Struck him. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Dylan Lee.
Bringing in the lefty with a left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Lee.
Lifted in the air down the left side. Makes the grab on the run. And there's one away. Rhys Hoskins to the plate.
That's just a really nice catch on the run right there. He saved extra bases for sure. If the pitcher's his friend, he'll give him a second to catch his breath before he's ready to deal the next pitch.
Now 1-1.
1-1.
Out to short. A dive. Nice stop. Throws from his knees. And very nicely done for the out. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Popped up right side. Olsen has this one sized up. He's got it. And that is out. Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Trevor Hoffman. Austin Riley swings through it for strike 1. Swing and a foul back, and that's out of play. Outside with a breaking ball. Got him swinging. Here's Matt Olson down. Late on that fastball.
0-1.
And that one is downstairs. And the count is 1-1. Way out front for strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Blows the high heat past him. That's a strikeout. So here's Murphy now. There's a strike at the knees. It's 0-1. Murphy in his 6th season, 30 years old now, and he was a 3rd-round pick back in 2016. Got him swinging.
Pitching for the Braves.
Welcome back, and here comes the closer, Raisel Iglesias. He has a great slider with tons of movement. Swing and a high fly ball left field. Hauls it in, and there's one away.
Woo! He was all over that first pitch fastball, just barely missed it. Man, this guy was ready to hit.
Yeah, that's fouled off. 1 out, base is empty. The shortstop takes the ball.
I got a ball, 1 strike.
Just missed.
Last couple of pitches breaking balls away. I think he's going to have to come firm inside to be able to open up that location if he wants to go back there later in this count.
Time call. The 2-2 will have to wait just a second. Hammered. Could be extra bases. And he's into second base with one away as the go-ahead run. And now the center fielder, Luke Keeschel. 1 for 1 with a single so far. Fought off foul. Edman over at second, 1 down. Next offering popped in the air, right field. And Acuna able to make the grab. And there's 2 away. So the go-ahead run in scoring position. Ramirez digs in now. Fly to left his first time. Swing and a ground ball up the middle. Save!
No, he's safe.
Safe at the plate, and the run scores all the way from second. On the board first, it's 1-0. So 2 down. Mike Yastrzemski up here. 0 for 1. He struck out swinging last time. First pitch doesn't find the zone. And
That's
another ball. Next offering is fouled back. And now he'll ask for time and step out of the box. Struck him out.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Lucas Erceg.
Well, the best relievers love the opportunity to come in and protect a tight lead late in the ball game. Some of them are just wired different, so we'll see what he's got here.
Looking to get the tying run on base. Swing and a ball driven out to center. That's back there. Gone! And we are all tied up. It's 1-1. To third, Westberg. Whips it across. 1 gone, bottom of the third inning. Orlando Arcia in the box now. Takes strike 1. Line drive. That's a fair ball inside third. Now he turns and heads for second. Here comes the throw. Tag out. And they cut down the winning run at second. Acuna batting for the second time. And that's strike 1. And a swing and a miss.
0-2 is the count.
Got him swinging for the strike. Now a move being made at second base. Pinch running here. Cameron Meisner. New inning getting started. Here's the third baseman, Jordan Westberg. That one is absolutely belted. Way back there. And it bangs off the wall. Meisner headed for the plate. He'll score easily.
Didn't take long to get a result for that at bat. When you connect and it jumps off your bat like that, you're thinking double at the very least. Put a great swing on it, and man, he wasn't fooled at all.
In the air to left down the line. And that will drop foul. That clips the inside corner for a strike.
Oh, this guy's so comfortable hitting with 2 strikes. Even a good pitch early in the at-bat. If he's not ready to pull the trigger, he's not worried if he gets to an 0-2 count.
The 0-2.
Ball down.
No outs. Runner on second.
See if you can go upstairs a little bit. Make sure you miss up and out of the zone since you're heading to count 1-2. Don't miss in the zone because that's where you can get hurt.
And here is Hoskins. Grounded out his first time up. This one in the air center field. He's got it. There's 2 away. Now here's Trent Grisham. He's 0 for 1. Hard grounder into the outfield for a knock. Coming home. He'll score. It's an RBI single. It's 3-1.
First pitch swinging, went up there with a plan to be aggressive. He wasn't able to elevate it, but he put a great swing on it. Right on time, good balanced approach, and just blasted it through the infield.
And that one fouled off. Line drive, base hit, right center field. And now 2 aboard.
2 consecutive base hits for these guys here. Pretty much a model swing on that one as he ripped it into the opposite field gap. And I'm sure he's going to be watching that one back on.
Base hit, center field. Plays it on a bounce, and it eats him up. The run comes in from second, and they lead by 3.
Went up there looking to be aggressive and got something he could handle. When you can turn a ball around at 107 off the bat, it's going to make you feel really good inside. If he elevates that a little bit more, it's definitely out of here.
Keishel at the plate with 2 away, swings through that one. Swing and a miss.
Good late sink on that fastball. Out of the hand, looks so good, and then by the time it gets in the hitting zone, hard to get the barrel to it.
Swing and a miss.
Now pitching.
Welcome back, and they turn to a new arm as we kick off the bottom of the 4th. Emmanuel Clase.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Ozuna, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. And that drops in for a strike. And misses inside. That's foul off to the right side. Keeps the AB going. Swings and misses. It's a strikeout. Now only 1 out remaining.
Well, strike 1 is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat.
Headed towards the corner. And a foul ball. Clase is just 1 strike away. Foul ball still 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out, and that is the ball game. All right, ready to get underway. Here's the center fielder, Luke Keishel. Smoked on the ground a second. Albies over to first in time. And an easy out to start the game. And that one fouled off. 1 out, bases empty. Grounder off the pitcher. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the right-hander status. Mike Yastrzemski up here. Swing and a foul out of play. Ramirez over at first with 1 away. Double play ball to second. There's one. On to Olsen. That's 2. So now to the plate for Atlanta. Ronald Acuna Jr. Just missed. Acuna getting to start in right. 27 years old, and he was born in Venezuela. In for a strike, and it's 1-1. Foul ball there. That misses
Ball
the
two.
zone, and the count's even at 2. Keeps the at-bat going with a foul ball. And that one off the outside edge. Hit on the ground to short. Edman whips it to first on the run. It's there, and that's a great play. Now the number 2 hitter, Michael Harris II. And immediately pumps in a strike to the left-handed hitter.
0-1's the count.
And that one is lifted in the air. Has a beat on it. Drops into the glove. And there's 2 away. Marcell Ozuna in the box with 2 gone.
0-1.
And takes a look at a called strike. Strike 2. 2 outs, base is empty. Cut on and missed. Curveball struck him. Welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second.
Now
Pierce
pitching for
Johnson.
the Braves, number 38, Pierce Johnson.
Jordan Westburg swings through it for strike 1.
0-1's the count.
That one is absolutely belted. This one could be trouble. Into second easily with a leadoff double.
Couldn't have timed it up any better than that. Had a huge opportunity now to grab the lead at this point in the game.
Now at the plate, number 96. This to center field. Harris pulls it in on the run.
Nothing instills more confidence in a team than a center fielder who makes a great play like that on the run. They can feed off the energy he brings just from his playmaking abilities.
Rhys Hoskins. I think he got a piece. That's
0-1.
strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
That misses. 2-1.
Not really attacking on the mound in this at bat. All breaking balls, so that makes me think they're not really wanting to challenge him here.
Line drive, base hit. Runner around third. He will score, and they take the lead. It's an RBI single, 1-0.
Puts a run on the board and picks up an RBI.
Dylan Lee comes on now.
Just trying to keep this one
Now
close
pitching
here,
for the
and this is where a bullpen can give their players a
Number
chance to
52.
fight back into the game.
Next offering, pop foul off to the right out of play. And there's a foul ball. Hoskins leads off first with 1 away. And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. Off the plate, and it's 1-2.
Really nice slider right there, sweeping across the dish, but just couldn't hang the edge.
Fastball is outside. That one misses, and that's ball 3. Ring him up, says Darryl Parker. That's a strikeout. Now a chance for Kyren Paris. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. Throw stops the lead runner at second. 2 on and 2 out. And here comes Tommy Edman. That one fouled hard the other way. And it's even up. First and second, 2 down. And a count 1-2. Now time called at the plate. The shortstop takes the ball. That's outside, and that's ball 3. And they're all loaded up.
Well, a breaking ball in that 3-2 count.
New pitcher for the Braves, Angel De Los Santos.
Well, no margin for error in terms of throwing strikes with the bases loaded. Just has to execute one pitch at a time to try to get out of this.
Keishel in now. Takes ball 1 off the plate.
No strike.
That one hit to right. Base hit. 1 run is in. Here's the throw. So up next, Agustin Ramirez. Reached on an infield single his first time. Runner on the go. On the ground to the left. And foul ball. Runner on the go again. Pitch is low. Throw to second. Out there. And the inning is over. And we're back. Ready to go for the last half of the inning. Now the Atlanta cleanup hitter, Austin Riley. And the first offering a fastball for a strike. Sharp grounder. That's through for a base hit. Around first and hustling for second. The throw in. And it's a double. Their first hit in this one.
Even though he was really late on it, he clearly barreled the ball because that one was ripped down the line. He had to be really short with that swing and not get beat by that pitch.
0-1's the count.
The 0-1 is outside, and it's a ball and a strike. The 1-1 is fouled off. Runner at second, nobody out. On the ground. Fires over to Hoskins, and Olsen is set down.
Well, he's doing a nice job of keeping the ball out of the air. Lets the defense work behind him with another ground ball. Good execution.
Sean Murphy, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Outside low, and it's 1-1. And strike 2. 1 away with a runner at third.
1 ball.
Fouls it off, still 1-2. On the ground, right side. Fires over to Hoskins, and there are 2 outs. Well, here comes Ozzie Albies to the dish.
So important to really lock in on an at-bat like this. It seems easy with the infield back, but you've got to make sure you put the ball in play. Put it on the ground, brought that run in.
And that one finds its way through. And that keeps the inning going.
Waste no time there. I know that was a ground ball, but it was absolutely hammered through the infield. That's not one you're excited to get in front of if you're an infielder. You know they used to say, charge it. Crazy.
Squeezes it, and that is that.
Pitching for the Braves.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound. Daysbel Hernandez.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Ramirez takes a ball as he stands in for the second time. And another ball. That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1. Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Verdugo makes the catch, and there's 1 down. Now it's the right fielder, Mike Yastrzemski. He's 0 for 1. Drilled in the air, high and deep right field. Way back there. Boom goes the dynamite. He flexes his power with that swing. It's 4-1. And the batter now, Jordan Westburg. Swing and a miss. 0-1.
0-1's the count.
Foul ball.
A little early on that fastball. I'm sure the pitcher taking a note. Look for an off-speed pitch on this next one.
Out there to center. That one gets down for a hit.
Still able to come through behind in the count right there. Good extension on that swing. Took the pitch on the outside part of the plate and drove it up the middle. He let it travel just enough.
Number 96 now in the box. Comes up empty with a swing there. That one the other way. That's a base hit. And out to a board.
The first base.
And it's Rhys Hoskins up to the dish. 1 for 1 with a single and a run scored so far. Swings through that one. 0-1.
0-1's the count. One and one.
Runners at first and second with one gone. There's a swing and a drive. And it hits the fence. One run across, so no advance beyond third as they don't want to test the strong arm in left.
A couple of hits in a row for him here. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
2 on, 1 out. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. His first at bat was a strikeout. Runner takes off. Pitch in for a strike. Safe at second, and he easily steals the bag. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Liner caught at second. Throw not in time as he's able to get back to avoid the double play. Kyron Paris, the next to hit. First pitch not close. Started to swing, held up.
2 balls, no strikes.
That one's spoiled, and the count now 2-1.
I wouldn't throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with the fastball slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
And that's off the inside edge. 3 balls and a strike. Swings through that one for strike 2. Full count pitch, he'll have to wait. Time called at the plate. That to right. And that's a foul ball. 2 outs, 2 in scoring position. That one out to right. Base hit, 1 run in already. Play at the plate. Got him. That ends the inning and stops things from getting out of hand.
Now pitching, Trevor Hoffman. Now
Ivan Herrera, the new catcher now.
48. Ivan
Orlando Arcia leading things off and takes a strike. Strike on the outside. And the count is 0-2.
0-2 is the count.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Slider got him for strike 3. Acuna in the box now. No balls and a strike. Goes down swinging for the strikeout. Braves down to their final out. Harris batting for the second time, and that's strike 1. They're down to their final strike. Hoffman is just 1 strike away. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game. Okay, all set to go. Now the left fielder, Brendan Donovan. That one ripped, but foul. That one not close. 1-1. And that's in there at the knees for a strike.
Really good cutter that he's able to front door and back door. That pitch is devastating.
The changeup missing. 2-2. Way high.
Count.
Left field. Palacios pulls it down, and there's one down. And now Luke Keeschel. Out towards right center field. Meisner brings it in, and that quickly 2 away. Here comes Mike Yastrzemski to the plate. And the first pitch misses for ball 1. 2 outs, base is empty. Swings and misses. And the count 1-1.
Man, he really sells the changeup with that arm action.
And now 2 balls and a strike.
1 strike.
And that one hit to first. Oh, can't pick it up cleanly, but they get the out at first. And stepping in for the Rays, Johnny DeLuca. Swinging a foul straight back. Skeens, 22 years old. A former first-round pick
I got a ball,
in
1 strike.
2023. In the air, right field, Yastrzemski. 1 down. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Cameron Meisner. Slice the other way. That's a base hit. So a man aboard now with 1 away. Yandy Diaz now. Skeens picks over, and he's back in safely. That's in there, and it's 0-1. Meisner at first, 1 gone. Check on the runner. Meisner back on a dive. Check swing. Did he go? No. The kick and the pitch. Runner goes. Ripped to short. Throws to first in time. No chance at the double play with the runner in motion. Junior Caminero in the box now. Takes strike 1. And that's in there for a strike, and quickly 0-2. Now 1 miss.
Pretty standard high 0-2 fastball right.
And he got him. Back here at Tropicana Field, and here is Agustin Ramirez. Pepio back to work. And fouled off.
Just missed. If he's able to connect on that, look out.
Swing and a miss. And it's 0-2. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Close one, doesn't get the call. And that's ball 1.
Home plate umpires trying to tighten things up a little bit.
Swing and a miss. That's a strikeout. Chase the fastball up the ladder for strike 3. Out to short. Tosses to first. 2 up, 2 down in the top of the 2nd. So the batter now will be Trent Grisham. Swing and a high fly ball out towards right center field. And that'll do it.
Now pitching
Back now in Tampa Bay. Bottom half of inning number 2. Now up for Tampa Bay, Brandon Lau. First pitch swinging.
0-1's the count.
In there at the knees. And it's 0-2. Oh, man, that smoked him on the mound. Safe at first, and now after the play, we'll check on the lefty's status. And stepping in for the Rays, Ha-Sung Kim. In there at the knees. That's strike 1. And that is out of play. Lau aboard here at first with nobody out. And that skips in the dirt. The shortstop takes the ball. Next offering misses down and away. In the air, left field. Calls it in, and there's one away. So they're making a move for a bat off the bench. Jose Caballero.
Oh, great spot. He's looking to come through with that go-ahead run on base.
A swing and a miss, and that's strike 1.
1 ball, 1 strike.
On the ground to first, could be 2. Throws to second for 1. Return throw to first, got him. Double play, and that'll do it.
Pitching for the Rays.
We're back, and on the mound is the closer, Edwin Uceta.
Edwin Uceta.
That one hooked foul. Yeah, that's fouled off. Struck him out looking. That was pretty nasty. Rhys Hoskins to the plate. Swing and a miss. Strike 1.
0-1.
Swings through the sweeper. 1 out, base is empty. Time called. Chance to collect himself down 0-2. Inside. 1-2 to count. And there's a ball. Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Here's a switch hitter, Tommy Edman. That one at 95 missed up top, and that is ball 1. On the ground, right side. Diaz steps on the bag. Bottom half of the 3rd, and they bring in a new pitcher, Trevor Hoffman. Richie Palacios in the box now. Takes strike 1. In the air, right field. Yastrzemski should have this one. Makes the catch, 1 down. Danny Jansen to hit here. There's the strike. Gets a piece, and it stays 0-2. Swing and a miss. Struck him out on a slider, and there's 2 gone. DeLuca stands in now and watches strike 1. Next offering upstairs.
Trying to keep good speed off the bases.
Comes up empty. That's strike 2.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swings and misses.
Pitching for the Rays.
Welcome back, and now on the mound to start the 4th, Garrett Clevenger.
And they felt it was time to bring on a left-handed reliever from the pen with the lefty hitter coming up. I think it's a good move. I know I never liked when opposing teams did that to me.
So a change being made out at second. Coming in as the pitch runner, Cameron Meisner.
Cameron Meisner.
Fought off foul. Swing and a high fly ball pulled foul, and that's out of play.
He's falling behind in a huge spot, Boo. Got to do what it takes to come through. Maybe choke up on the bat a little bit, spread out those feet, whatever it takes.
Fights that one away, and the count remains 0-2.
Well, he knows they don't want to give him anything to hit, but when you've got opportunities to drive in runs, you've got to expand the zone. He's capable of going out there and doing damage with it.
Foul ball, it stays 0-2.
I would throw him another breaking ball. Try to go again with a fastball, slightly elevated. He just is having a hard time catching up.
To the right side, that's a base hit. Runner around third on his way to the plate. The throw's offline. He's safe, and it's 1-0.
Big RBI for him right there. He kind of rolled over on this pitch a little bit, but he got enough behind it to shoot it through for a knock, and you'll take that anytime you can get him to find a hole.
Next to hit, Luke Keeschel. Over to Diaz. That's the first out in the top of the fourth. Mike Yastrzemski up here. 0 for 1 so far. Swing and a ball ripped right field, and that one back, and that one is gone. And they tack on to their lead. It's 3-0. And the batter now, Agustin Ramirez, struck out swinging his first time. Pop foul out of play off to the right. Rodriguez goes 5 feet 11 inches. He features a slider, a sinker, and he works in a four-seamer. And a base hit right there. Jordan Westburg getting ready to hit. Grounded out his first time. That one fouled off. And now it's even up.
That's a good pitch there. Really had some run and finished a little up and in just on the edge. And that's one of those, if you swing at it, you get a broken bat as you jog back to the dugout.
Roll to short, could be 2. Off balance feet, there's 1. To first, not in time. Great effort there. Now here's Trent Grisham, flied to right his first time. He swings and fouls one off.
Well, if he's going to steal second, you want him to go early in the count. That way he's not a distraction to the hitter at the plate. Go ahead and get it out of the way so the hitter can focus on the pitch.
I got 1 ball, 1 strike. Nope, that's off the plate. Ball 2.
That one ripped. DeLuca ranging back. Pulls it in on the warning track.
Now pitching.
Welcome back. And
Andrew Miller.
now up for Tampa Bay, Cameron Meisner. Fly ball center field, Keeschel. Puts it away for the out. And here's the first baseman, Yandy Diaz. And that's in for a strike.
Well, here's a good opportunity in this inning to get on the scoreboard after that leadoff hit, and hardly order coming up right behind them. This is where they need to get going.
So they're down to their final out. Junior Caminero now at the plate, and that misses. And it's 1-0. And a swing and a miss.
1-1.
Next offering is in for a strike. This could end it.
2 strikes.
Got him, and that's the ball game. The shutout. just about ready to go. And on the mound for Tampa Bay in this one, Taj Bradley. Chris, how about a scouting report?
Well, the hammer is in effect, and he sets it up so nicely because of the velocity on the fastball. Will elevate that and then break you off when he's ahead in the count. What I love about him, you get into the later innings of the ball game, and the velocity seems to go up. Everything came together for him. I could watch base hits like that one all day long, and so could every hitting coach in the league. Just a nice line drive into center field.
1-0.
Luke Keeschel, the next to hit, takes outside. Fly ball down the line. Fair ball. Into second with a double, and they've got something brewing now.
Batting third, the right fielder.
Mike Yastrzemski up here. Golden opportunity right here. Swings and misses. And that is strike one. Swing and a pop-up. Foul territory for the catcher. And that is a big first out.
No, that's a frustrating at bat right there. Big opportunity and just missed it. I know he wanted to do some damage. Next guy will have to pick him up.
Agustin Ramirez in the box here. Lets that one go for a ball. Now it's belted deep to left. Way out of here. Home run. That's one way to quiet the crowd. It's 3-0.
That's as big as it gets right there. You take advantage of a mistake. That is an ultimate. Here it is. Watch it. I'm going to jog around the bases.
New arm out of the bullpen, Manuel Rodriguez.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
And he asks for time before the 0-2 pitch. 0-2 now. Good eye in that spot.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
Still only 1 out here in the inning.
Ball.
He's great hitting the ball the other way, and that pitch did a good job to straighten him up a bit. Mission accomplished.
Swung on, belted. That one back. Adios, pelota. They do it again. Back-to-back homers. It's 4-0. Now it's Trent Grisham to the plate. Swings over the top of that one.
0-1's the count. I got a ball, 1 strike.
Ground ball right side, Loud. The throw to first. That takes care of Grisham. 2 down, bases empty. Now, Kyren Paris. And that's in for a strike. 0-1. Swing and a miss as he was out front.
He finds himself in a tough situation early. Just got to try to simplify it. Take a knock the other way if you
can. Ripped on the ground to second. Throws to first. That'll end the inning after all. Back here with my pal Singy. And on the mound in this one, Greg Maddux. What do you got on him, Chris?
It's always interesting to see how he utilizes all of his pitches and how many of those he has a good feel for on that given day. When he's right, he's really able to keep hitters guessing, and all of his stuff seems to be coming out of the same arm slot, the same tunnel, and that can make life very difficult on his opponents.
Got it. Now 1 away. And now the right fielder, Cameron Meisner. That one finds the zone. That's strike 1. Swing and a miss. He was late. Strike 2.
No balls, 2 strikes.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. And a foul ball. 2 down, nobody on. That one catches the corner for a strike. Swing and a ball popped up. Paris hauls it in to end the inning.
Pitching for
Welcome
the
back,
Rays,
and we've got a new arm on the mound to
number
start the
29.
second. Pete Fairbanks.
Pete
And the batter now is Rhys Hoskins. And the first offering is not close. Inside, just missed.
Good fastball there. I think it was a purpose pitch. Just want to make that hitter's feet uncomfortable, and that location will definitely do it.
And quickly one away in the second. Tommy Edman at the plate. Not close with that one. Ball 1. Swing and a pop-up in foul ground. Jansen on his way over. Can't get there. This one lands foul. Now before the 1-1, time is called. The 1-1 is fouled off. Liner, base hit.
Back against the wall with 2 strikes, but found a way. Just a solid swing right there. Caught it out front and ripped it into the outfield for the base hit. Those always feel great.
And now here is Brendan Donovan. To the right side, and it gets by him. Lays out, but he can't squeeze it. And no shot to get him at first. There's 2 aboard. First and second, 1 out. Keishel digs in now.
Biggie.
Swing, and that's ripped towards right center. Reaching for it, and brings it in. Runner tags at second, and he moves up to third. Now 2 away. So digging in, Mike Yastrzemski.
Now we'll see if moving up to third there pays off for him. He didn't have to tag and go, but now he can score a lot of different ways. Doesn't have to be a base hit. We'll see what happens.
Hit well, right field, way back, and gone. He'll touch them all. And they tack on 3. It's 7-0. Agustin Ramirez will hit next. He's already homered in this game. And it's fouled away. And a base hit into right. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
He was all over that one. Anytime you rip a line drive the other way, you feel really good about what you did at the plate. You trusted your hands, you let the ball travel, and you took the barrel straight to it. That's great work right there.
Westberg, the batter now, as he swings and misses for strike 1. Swing and a high fly ball right field. And that is that. And welcome back to the ballpark. We head to the bottom of the second. Leading off, Junior Caminero. And that one fouled off.
Well, every pitcher wants a run support, and having a lead is nice, but it can be challenging for some pitchers. I think keeping the mindset to attack instead of trying to be too fine and have too much finesse. Go after hitters and get quick outs.
And a swing and a miss. And he's registered 3 Ks in this one. Brandon Lowe, batting with 1 down, takes a strike. Outside with a breaking ball.
It's no surprise they call this batter a day player. He statistically performs better in these games, and he's hoping for a big performance in this one.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Swing and a miss. Struck him out. Make it 4 strikeouts for him on the bump today. Ha-Sung Kim in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. Up and in, and now it's even 1-1. Just missed. And there's a foul ball. Out to short, Edman. Slings to first. Rays retired.
Now
we're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, number 48.
Well, they need someone to stop the bleed and keep the score right where it is. Seems like a tough task today with the way this lineup is swinging it.
Swing and a ball lifted in the air. Shallow right field. And it falls.
Anything but pretty right there, but he'll take it every time. He clearly didn't catch that one on the big part of the bat, just kind of muscled it out there. And you know, on the mound, it can be pretty frustrating for a pitcher, but you just kind of have to expect those to drop in there sometimes. Well, these players putting together some really good at-bats in this game. There's been a lot to like with how they're approaching their chances at the plate. That's a big number on the scoreboard. 7 runs already. They've been successful offensively because they're doing the little things right from at-bat to at-bat, and it's been pretty rewarding for them.
The first baseman.
And here is Hoskins.
Hoskins.
He was late there. Strike 1.
Good pitch right there. Anytime you can get one by a bat of this caliber, especially with runners on, it's got to give you some confidence out there on the mound that you can win this battle.
And he's down 0-2 as he swings through it.
One ball.
Squirts away a little bit. Throw to second, not in time. He's there easily. So a wild pitch allows the runner to advance. The 1-2. Gets a piece there. We'll do it again. Grisham leads off second with 1 gone in the inning. Hammers that one deep left field and forget it. He circles the bases, and they add to the lead. It's 9-0. And a foul ball. Swing and a foul out of play. Chance to collect himself now as he asks for time. 1 out, base is empty. Next pitch is outside.
Nope, outside.
Liner, and that should be extra bases. Now he'll turn for second. In safely. It's a double and his second hit.
No, just a total nightmare for lefties. I'd be very surprised to see that matchup again. Punched that one down the line for extra bases, and that was an excellent job going with the pitch on the outside. Got his bat on plane and just drove it.
Throw to first in time. Next to hit, Luke Keeschel. 1 for 2. And first offering is fouled off. Two outs. On the ground to short. A dive. He's got it. Fires to first. They get the out, and that'll do it.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Trevor Hoffman.
And you know, bullpen guys can struggle sometimes when they're called upon with big leads because it just doesn't have the same intensity as a tight game. So we'll see how sharp he is. Your mental toughness matters in situations like this as well.
Richie Palacios, the next to hit. Fastball for a strike. 0-1. Hoffman, a 6-foot righty. He features a changeup, a four-seamer, a cutter, a slider, and he occasionally uses a curve. Chases the changeup in the dirt. In there safely. Man at first with one gone. Now it's Jansen to hit. Fastball in the inside corner for a strike. High in the air, out to right. Yastrzemski sizing this one up. Corrals it. And there are 2 outs. Last chance for the Rays. So next to the plate for Tampa Bay, Johnny DeLuca went down on strikes his first time through. Checks over to first. Back safely. Delivers a pitch in for a strike at 95. That finds the mark on the inside corner. 1 strike away. Sends it to center, and that's going to do it. And that is the ball game.
Well, we saw complete domination in this one. The offense exploded for a blowout.
Now it's the second baseman, Brendan Donovan. And that one hammered. That skips over the fence, so it's an automatic double. Here's the shortstop at the plate, Michael Young. Line drive, base hit, coming home. He scores and they have the lead. And it's an RBI single, 1-0. No outs, runner at first. This is Corbin Carroll. Third baseman playing on the edge of the grass looking for the sac bunt. Swings through that one for strike one.
0-1's the count.
And that's in the dirt.
Well, he's really working him away this at bat. Sometimes take a little bit off velocity. Try to get a rollover, something on the ground. Stay away from that big hole on the right side of the infield.
High fly ball out to left field. Myers moving under it. Hauls it in for the out. Kyle Higashioka now at the plate. Got to be careful with a slugger like this because he can turn it into a 3-run game in the blink of an eye. And he swings and misses at the initial offering.
Well, strike one is so critical in a bat like this with a real threat at the plate looking to do damage.
Ball.
Outside low. And 1-1. That one missed. Swing and a miss, and that's strike two.
No fair right there. I mean, that slider didn't move to the very last moment. Incredibly difficult to pick that up. Just going to have to tip your cap on that pick.
And that's where the swing. It's a strikeout. Seager stands in down. To the right side. He takes it himself to the bag, and that'll do it. Back here at Lone Depot Park. And on the hill in this one, Johnny Cueto.
Well, I'm interested to see how he utilizes his sinker to this lineup, Boog. You know, it's not necessarily his go-to primary pitch, but he does mix it in when he needs it. He's just got to make sure that it's not flat. Otherwise, it's going to get hit hard. So look for him to throw it up there when he needs a big double play, a ground ball, something like that to get out of an inning, change it up for a hitter. Also, get those hitters looking down so that it opens up the top of the strike zone, especially late in an at-bat.
This one driven deep, way back there, and it's gone. We are tied. He rocketed that one out of here. It's 1-1. Connor Norby in the box now. No balls and a strike. Swing and a miss as he was late that time.
Part of the order coming through now, and with one home run already in this inning, they're definitely looking to do some more damage.
Carter settles underneath it. Hauls it in for the out. Dane Myers, the next up for the Marlins. First offering, and it just misses. And a strike. That one finds the zone. Going to count 1-2. And that's downstairs and outside. Swing and a miss. Struck him out. And welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Jesus Tinoco.
Now pitching to the Marlins, number 38, Jesus Tinoco.
Jake Burger can't hold up, and that's a strike.
0-1.
Now 1-1.
1 strike.
Got the bat going too soon. It's strike 2.
Clearly he was sitting on a fastball right there. It just ended up out in front of the slider. Hey, you can't fault him for his commitment. Now he's just going to have to battle with 2 strikes.
Hacks and misses. It's a strikeout. And now Sean Green. And that's outside. Ball 1. Hard ground ball for a base knock.
Well, that may end up being an at-bat we go back to later on. This game is over. Smash that one through the infield for the knock. When it's hit that hard, it makes it very tough on the infielders to make any sort of play.
And that is out of play. Green stands at first with 1 out. That's way outside. And the count is 1-1.
With 2 strikes, may see some movement over there at first base, trying to stay out of the double play right here.
At the belt and fires.
2-2 the count.
Spoils that one, and it remains 2-2. Oh, right to the backstop. Green into scoring position on the wild pitch, and there goes the double play possibility. And ball 4, 2 aboard.
Well, they didn't give him anything to hit, and now with runners on first and second, they've set up a double play opportunity. So not a terrible result.
And now it's going to be Evan Carter. Line drive, and this might be trouble. Headed for the plate. He will score, and they take the lead. Now the second run is in. He's in there.
Well, that started and ended pretty quickly. No messing around right there. Absolutely smoked the baseball. It just jumped off the lumber, and when you're able to find a gap like that, Boog, you're even looking.
That one is absolutely belted. And it's a one-hopper off the wall. Should be extra bases. Runner from third comes across. Not in time. He's safe.
Comes through with the RBI. Pitch was in and off the plate. So hard to do anything with a pitch in that location, but somehow he got the barrel to it and hit it well. Pretty amazing.
Now it's going to be Michael
Nope,
Young.
that's a ball.
That one's upstairs, ball one. Up the middle, Lopez fires to first in time. Corbin Carroll swings it now. Good power, and he's homered off some really big names early in his career.
Yeah, Boog, his first home run was against Yu Darvish. He also got to Clayton Kershaw and Max Scherzer shortly after. It's easy to gain confidence when you're having success against the biggest names in the sport.
Check swing, and he held up. Runner at third, 2 away. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. Swing and a miss.
Now pitching.
Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Andrew Miller. Oh, and that deflects off his glove. Gets it there in time, though, and they come away with an out after a tricky start to the play. That one to first. Takes it to the bag, steps on first, and it's out number 2. Graham Pauley stands in with 2 away as he takes a ball. That one outside, and it's 2-1. And downstairs. And a swing and a miss. There's that slider.
3-2.
And they'll do it again. Cut on and missed, and it's a strikeout, and that is the inning.
Now pitching for the Marlins.
We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound.
84.
Late backer.
Just trying to keep this one close here, and this is where a bullpen can give their players a chance to fight back into the game.
Higashioka swings through that one as he comes to the plate for the second time today. Behind 0-2, he steps out for time. Struck him out swinging. Went back to the fastball, and it was effective. Ground ball right side, and that's just foul. Pitch misses inside, and it's 1-1. Check swing. Did he go? Yes, he did.
1 ball, 2 strikes.
Next pitch is outside.
Really good take, especially with 2 strikes.
High fly ball out into left center field. Myers. He makes the catch, and there's 2 down. 2 outs, base is empty. And now it's Jake Berger to hit. In there at the knees, and that's strike 1. Backer, 29 years old, and he was a 5th-round pick back in 2016.
It might be time to choke up a little bit, get that front foot down early, maybe even just spread out. He's really late right now.
Line drive, and that's a base hit out into center field. So he gets on base and keeps it going.
Good 2-strike hitting right there, Boog. A bit of a lost start for some, so that was nicely done to beat the odds. That's about as textbook as it gets. Got his stride and load out of the way early. He stayed inside that ball and squared it up out front. Man, that was like he was in the cage hitting off a tee.
Berger off of first with 2 away. That one misses. And a count 1-2.
I don't think he was trying to miss by that much in an 0-2 count. Just tried to overthrow that pitch.
Knocks that one away, and we'll do it again. Timeout asked for, and give it at the plate now. Fights that one away, still 1-2. Two outs. Fights it off, he'll see another. Eighth pitch of the at-bat coming up. Battling here as he fouls it away. And a 1-2. That's a laser base hit. Lead runner gets the stop sign at third. It's a two-out double, second and third now.
Now pitching for
Calvin Fauché gets handed the rock out of the pen.
And he's got a big-time breaking ball to contend with. Hitters going to have to pick it up early if they're going to have any chance.
At the plate, Jordan Lawler swings and hits one in the air out towards right field. Sanchez makes the grab on the run.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Trevor Hoffman.
And I can't imagine any save is an easy one. You're holding a small lead on the scoreboard, and you know those hitters are going to give you the best at-bats they can. So it's always high stress. Let's see what he's got here to try and close it out.
Hey.
Nobody out, runner at first.
0-1.
And that one clips the corner. Swing and a miss, struck him out. Pulled the string on the changeup. Throw, save! And it's second. Hoffman, he's kind of a prototypical bullpen arm in today's game. Electric stuff that results in a ton of strikeouts. In a tough spot like this, that is a big-time benefit. Line to left and foul ball. A little bit low. 1-1.
Now, as a hitter, when a guy like this comes into the game, you feel like he's standing on top of you, and it's just attack mode coming right at you, expecting to get a swing and miss.
Hoffman is just one strike away. Swing and a miss, struck him out, and that is the ball game.
Sometimes road trips can be tough. You're away from your family, but when you can win, silence that opposing crowd, it makes things just a little bit better, makes the road trip just a little bit shorter.
4-1 the final here today. For Chris Singleton and our entire outstanding crew here at MLB The Show, I'm John Shambi. We'll see you soon. just about set. And today on the hill, Jake Irvin. What should we keep an eye on here?
Anytime you have 5 pitches to work with on the mound, that repertoire can be a real weapon in terms of keeping hitters off balance, man. It's one of those things that I'm going to be looking for in this one. Does he have a feel for all of those pitches, or is he just able to get 1 or 2 over in the strike zone where he wants? Now, it's tough to do to be able to command all those pitches, but if he can, he is going to be very tough for the opponent today.
1 down, base is empty. High fly ball out towards left field. That one back there. Adios, pelota. That'll fire up the dugout. It's 1-0. Base is empty, 1 away. This is Corbin Carroll. Hit hard but foul off to the left. 1 out, base is empty. Ball 1 there. Swinging a foul straight back. And a pitch.
2-2.
Just
Full count.
outside. Full count, 3-2. Outside,
Ball
and that
4.
is
Take
ball
your base.
4.
I don't think he really wanted to pitch to him right there. Anyhow.
So here's the cleanup hitter, Kyle Higashioka. First offering
ball, no
misses
strikes.
badly for ball 1. Carroll leads off first with 1 away. Just
Ball.
missed.
He hasn't wanted a challenge
2-0.
in both of those pitches off the plate away. Don't expect anything down the heart of the plate. You may just have to be patient and take your walk here.
Runner on the go. Pitch
Ball.
outside. Throws.
3-0.
That's a stolen base. 1 out and a runner at second. Next offering is fouled back. Drilled out towards left center field. That's well struck. That's back there. Adios, pelota. It's their second home run of the inning, and they boost their lead. It's 3-0. On the mound now, Jose A. Ferrer.
Bringing in the lefty with the left-handed hitter coming up to hit. Classic bullpen move right here, so we'll see how it works out.
Jose Ferrer.
Here's Corey Seager. Fouled off left side. Still only 1 out here in the inning. Popped up. Nobody can get there, and it's a foul ball. Foul ball, still 0-2. So Siege suffers the strikeout. 2 down, base is empty. Jake Berger getting ready to hit. Hard hit left side. Throws across the diamond, and that will end. Now it's the DH, Ahmed Rosario. There's the strike.
Well, after putting up a nice inning on offense, got some runs across, this is where you look for the starter to go out there, have a shutdown inning. Don't give that other team any hope.
There's a swing and a drive. Gone straight into the visitors' bullpen. And they're on the board. It's 3-1. Jacob Young stands in here, leaves that one off the inside. That catches the outside corner. And the count 1-1. That clips the corner. Off the mark there. 2-2.
2-2.
Swing and a base hit. Just kind of sliced that one into center.
Just a cookie down the middle. I mean, those are the ones you dream about. Ones in the cage, you're just hoping you get in the ball game. Right down the middle, not a whole lot of velocity, right on top of it. And now a chance to maybe get creative on offense with good speed on first.
Nathaniel Lowe up to hit. 98 at the knees, and she couldn't connect.
No balls, one strike.
This is a batter who clearly performs better in day games. I don't know why, but his numbers generally back it up.
That's a strikeout. Good-looking sweeper there. Lifted in the air, right field. Green sizes this one up. Out number 2. And now it's Luis Garcia. May over to first. Ow! They got him. And
Pitching for Washington.
welcome back, and we've got a new arm on the mound to start the second. Colin Poche.
Pretty tight game, so they're looking for quality pitches out of him right here. Got to do his best to keep the score right where it is.
Sean Green, the leadoff batter, as he swings through it for strike 1. Swings and misses at the pitch off the plate.
That pitch started in and ended up on the outside edge. Just changing planes and very difficult, especially for a left-handed hitter to track.
Time asked for at the plate, and he gets it. Foul ball, still a 1-2 count.
Flew open a little bit with that front shoulder, but was able to slow his bat down just enough to make contact with that pitch. Keep the at-bat alive.
2-2.
That one misses. 2-2. Cuts and misses. It's a strikeout. Now the third baseman, Jordan Lawler. Pitch misses,
1-0.
and that's ball 1. Swing and a miss as he was out front that time. And now before the 1-2, time is called at home plate. And it's fouled off. They'll do it again. Next offering upstairs. Swing and a high fly ball in the air left field. That's back. Bang! He jacks that one out to left. And they add on. It's 4-1. So 1 out, nobody on. Evan Carter will hit next. Pitch misses.
That's the ball.
And that is ball 1. And that one in the air center field. Young makes the catch. 2 down.
Now pitching for the Nationals.
Back to the top of the
Number
lineup.
39.
Here's the second baseman, Brendan
Lucas.
Donovan. He's 0 for 1.
Yeah.
And that
That's the ball.
misses. 1-0.
1-0.
Lifted in the air, right center field. No trouble here. Puts it away for the out.
Now pitching.
Back now and a new arm on the mound to start the bottom of the second. Andrew Miller.
And we all know about his slider. It's just filthy, man. And one of the better ones in the game, I'd say. Spin rate's very high, and it just breaks a ton.
Cut out and miss. Struck him out. And there's one down. Dylan Cruz stands in now and watches strike one. And it's even up.
Ball. 1 ball, 1 strike.
Right through there for a strike. Fouls it off. Still 1-2. Good battle here. About to be the 8th pitch of the at-bat. And that's outside.
2 balls, 2 strikes.
That just misses, and it's 3-2.
Full count.
Strike 3, and that's 2 in a row. Keibert Ruiz in the box with 2 gone, and takes a look at a called strike. In the air, right side. Green gets under it and makes the play, and that's out. We're back to start the third, and there's a new arm on the mound, Zach Brixey. He's already
Now
homered
pitching
here in
for
this
the
one.
Nationals, number 66, Zach Brixey.
Brixey, a 6'2 righty. He features a 4-seam fastball, a curve, and he works in a changeup. This to third. On to first. And one away in the top of the third. Corbin Carroll, the next to hit. High fly ball out towards left center. Wood sizing this one up. Hauls it in, and there's 2 away. 2 out, space is empty. Kyle Higashioka digs in now. First pitch misses. Popped up, foul territory behind the plate. Ruiz makes the grab, and that's the 3rd out.
Now pitching.
Bottom half of the third, and they bring in a new pitcher, Trevor Hoffman. C.J. Abrams leading things off and takes a strike. Fastball for a strike.
0-2.
Swings through it, and that's a strikeout. And now it's Juan Yepez. And first offering is fouled off. 1 down, base is empty.
Strike 2.
Struck him out without a swing. Down to the last out for the Nationals. Rosario batting for the 2nd time, and that's strike 1. This could end it. And a swing and a miss, and that is the ball game.